Hey everyone, I'm here with my Dorothy Must Die review. And as you know, if you watch some of my hauls, I actually stopped reading this one. It was also due to the part of Full Fathom 5, so I was really upset a bit. So I had to put this book down and then I picked it up again. This is basically a Oz retelling, and we have a normal teenage girl named Amy who is from Kansas as well. She gets swept up into Oz and she finds out that Oz is completely different from what she knows about. It is dark, it is twisted, it's really, really different than what she's used to, and she goes on this mission to help the Order to take down Dorothy. And as the title is, Dorothy must literally die. The beginning was really fast paced, which I really liked, and I felt like I could keep going. And then when she started training for the Order, I felt really, really bored. There wasn't a lot of, I want to say, action, and when I read books without action, I get really bored extremely fast. This happened to me in Divergent. When she's training, I was just, what's everyone talking about? It was really, really slow. So I felt the pacing was stop and go, stop and go. There are really good characters in this one. I really love the take on the Tin Man, the Lion, the Scarecrow, and Dorothy herself. They're all completely demented, and I just loved how Danielle portrayed them. They were really, really crazy and creepy, and I was literally creeped out at one point because I remember the flowers being they had human teeth, and can you imagine having flowers with human teeth? I was just like, what? So crazy, crazy world that she built up, and I really love the world that she created. But I thought the book was way too long. I felt it was exaggerated too much. It was really condensed in the ending, where I felt that it just came out of nowhere. I really wanted more from the storyline. Not a whole lot really happens. That's what I was upset about it, but I know a lot of people really liked it, but reading so many books, I get so picky about everything. The writing is very fluid, it's very easy to understand, it's not like the most poetic, but I really also like the characters, especially how Amy is considered to be like this really strong character. You can tell that she's a fighter and she's very, very determined. I also like Dorothy's take, how she's this I want to say mean girl. She's a real mean girl. She lost her values, and I was really interested to find out more about her. Maybe there's a novella about Dorothy, because I would totally read that. So I had a lot of questions that were unanswered, and I really hope they're answered in the future books. Like questions like, why is a timeline completely different? Is it the same time as it is on Earth? Why wasn't Amy crying for home? She just fell into Oz and she wasn't, worried about her mom and her, life there. I was like, what? Shouldn't you be, at least sad about it? The fact that you're not on Earth? I was really contemplating why that didn't happen. For some reason, I actually thought this was going to be a standalone. So when I felt the scenes dragging and dragging and dragging, I was like, nothing is going to be, wrapped up, isn't it? And then I realized, yeah, maybe it's a series. So, yeah, more to be determined in this book. My final rating for this book is a 3 out of 5, which is why I have like the pros and the cons. When I do a 3 out of 5, I liked it, but I also disliked certain things about it. So that's like my middle rating. I do highly recommend it. It is a really good, fast-paced, in the beginning and the end read, but I felt scenes and chapters to be way too dragged out. And yeah, like I said, I had some issues with it. So let me know if you guys read this book, if you liked it or disliked it, and let me know why. So until next time, bye guys.